need to potentially choose better. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I turned on the console command. Like an idiot. Okay. Hey everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We're gonna go ahead and jump right back in, so I'll see you back in just a sec. That's how we solve our problems, friend. All right, Major.
Dr. Richards told me how you helped him with his missing supplies. It's unfortunate about Private Stone, but at least it's over with now.
All right. Goodbye.
Watch yourself out there.
Perfect. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to go to Restoring Hope. Let's go ahead and we need to upgrade. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade all the ranger stations. Let's go back to Helios 1 to talk about supplies. We've been to Helios 1 before. So the good news is we should be able to just pop on over. And nobody's mad at us, so here we go. Who do I actually need to talk to? You?
What is it?
I wanted to check on the troopers sent from Camp Forlorn Hope.
Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck.
All right.
Later.
Bye. So we're actually going to stop doing Restoring Hope at this point, because if we continue, what's going to happen is I'm going to be vilified by Caesar's Legion. We should be able to find the people. All right. Let's see if we can just mount and go down the side here. There we go. All right, Ranger Station Alpha. Let's take a peek. Ooh. Stuff we could take, we could use. I've been playing too much Long Dark. I immediately looked down and went, ooh, bedroll. I need one of those. The NCR needs you. Strong. Do not eat irradiated food.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd
There'd
be more gambling.
You all were hoping for more gambling, apparently. And you?
Hey, welcome aboard.
I'm pretty sure we've already fucked ourselves with Caesar. When you steal NCR equipment, tools, and personal property, you are his bitch.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to
Ought to be. Yeah, I know. Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope sent me with a security update for your radio.
All right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by. Odd that she'd send a civilian instead of a trooper, though.
Anything going on around here?
Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
Oh, what is this place?
Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is in command here.
Tell me about the Rangers.
I'm not really much of a historian. The short version is that the Rangers are the elite of the NCR military. Best fighters in the Wasteland.
And goodbye.
Tonk.
Oh, killed out there. Okay. Sorry, I skipped that one on accident. All right. So there we go. We found that one. We feel good. We've updated. Let's look real quick. I know there are some other ranger stations that we can just stop by and update the codes real quick. I think what I'll do, I'm assuming they probably have the same thing they're going to say each time, but let's try one more. And if they don't have unique dialogue, I'll just do this off screen because I don't want to bore everyone.
Why are you still here?
Shut up. All right. Reyes.
Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I will do these off screen because they're actually going to be pretty boring. Give me a sec. So I updated the ranger stations I currently have, which turns out I actually only had a couple, which isn't bad. But we are going to go ahead and head toward the... Oh, I thought it's a Brahmin. For some reason, I thought it was going to be something else. Okay, so we stopped at the 188 trading post. So we're going to go ahead and head there. And then I'm going to go to the REPCON headquarters. So what I'll do is I'll cut to when I finally get there. But we're going to go ahead and continue on and just try to get to Vegas without getting our heads blown off. Here's a nice little building for us. So we should be pretty close to actual humans now. So let's go ahead and head up. All right, any minute now, REPCON. Ooh, we got the strip all lighted up. Lit up. All right, here we go. Let's see, maintenance robots. Nope. Okay, oh gosh. So we made it to REPCON. So here we go, REPCON headquarters. Hello, Robot. You don't want to talk to me? Fine.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Oh, now you'll talk to me. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, Vegas is all lit up. Hi, Vegas! New Vegas, excuse me. If I don't say new, I might get in trouble. Hello! Oh. Fiend corpse, I'll take that. I'll take all of these, actually. Yep, give me all these things. And then, I know, there's a robot in the corner I can talk to, but first, let's do this. As usual, if you don't like the way I do this, I don't care. Sweet, we are in. I got to sing some Patsy Cline. Let's disengage our lock here. Perfect.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
Alright. What we can do is leave and let's just wait. Because I don't feel like trying to kill all the robots. So let's just wait till 10 a.m. Sweet. It is 10 a.m. So we are officially in visiting
How may I
hours.
serve you, mistress?
Hello.
Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you?
I sure have.
I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum.
Lovely. What can you tell me about RepCon?
I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon history, research and development, or Robco.
Those are all wonderful topics. RepCon's history.
Repcon's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta-11 rocket was completed and launched. Repcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion, in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Repcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system.
Alright, that's enough, I guess.
Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Repcon at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Repcon's amazing scientific contributions, and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco.
Absolutely. Alright, so well, hold on. Hold on.
Goodbye, Rocketeer. Be sure to visit again. Oh, and please, for your own safety, stay outside of restricted areas.
Okay, so a couple things. First of all, Hit Boy Light. Second.
Welcome back.
Okay, I can't ask any other questions. That's fine. I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else I could ask.
Excellent.
Alright, tour of the museum.
Excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. Ready for the Repco Rocketeers? Courtesy of the
Alright.
fine folks at Robco.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
be
ready
your
to go
guide
on the
today
tour
the
real
path of
quick, though.
scientific
Just
discovery.
nothing. Okay. Looks great. Alright. Take me on this tour.
In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we?
Too bad it's gone. What's this? A dull rod? Not so, Rocketeers. This dull rod once powered Repcon's old nuclear-propelled rockets and still contains harmless traces of radioactive material. As an exercise, stare closely at the rod and try to spot the telltale glow. While this case is lead-lined, standard in these cases, not specifically requested for this display, do not touch, look, or stand too close to this exhibit. Keep your legs moving and see the rest of the museum. Very comfortable. Wonderful.
Look here. A row of multicolored plasma fuels. Careful. They may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why.
Cool. I can't take them. Let's go ahead and read it. Plasma? What? Hold up, Rocketeers. What's this? The trio of cylinders isn't a trio of cylinders at all. They're containers holding what some scientists call plasma. Can you say plasma? Plasma. Repcon's always looking to the future, and in our future, we don't have to worry about radiation, health risks, or lawsuits when using this new and improved fuel source to blast our rockets into and out of the sky. Sorry, I'm laughing. I love a call and response and a sign. Clarification, cylinders and plasma are factually correct designations of display items, both by definition and by the scientific community. Okay, I was worried. Which one are we
To
actually
my
looking
right,
at?
You can see a sample of some old safety barrels Repcon once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my
So
left
tiny.
is an example of a mountain of Repcon safety barrels some legislators claim are poisoning our environment. Ridiculous.
Nuclear family. Why, look here, a pile of itty-bitty safety barrels all nestled together like a family sitting down to dinner. Now, while it's claimed even the safest nuclear waste disposal procedures seep poison into the environment, that never ever goes away. In Repcon's case, we say it all depends on where you put them, and Nevada is just the place. Nomenclature for hazardous waste barrels as per Repcon glossary specs. Itty-bitty safety barrels is the perfect nomenclature for hazardous waste barrels. We've all heard stories that radiation is dangerous, fact or fiction. A common sight in factories, military installations, and the basements of selected government-funded middle schools, these safety barrels are just what the name implies, safe. While their attractive coloring may be interpreted as a warning for Repcon, it's an invitation to a future filled with nuclear power. Rhetorical questions and nomenclature of exhibit items cannot be used as a basis for criminal prosecution. It's beautiful, I love it. Ah. God bless America. Which one are we going to first?
Behind me is our most recent rocket project, which we're keeping under our hats until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
Screaming. We've already been there. Rockets away, just like the rocket you see here, we're aimed at the sky, but we've got a ceiling in the way. Sea Rocketeers, while Repcon was focused on non-radioactive propulsion engines, we still need to sneak back and use some of our older, proven techniques with nuclear-driven engines to make space travel a reality. Partnered with our new buddy Robco, we've dug up older, cheaper technology for upcoming orbital projects. No worries, even if you can't always see what we're up to up there, we can see you. Any implication of radioactive material as negative is unintentional and in no way reflects Robco or its subsidiary, Repcon. Ready, set, launch. Force your parents, I love it. A short drive south and you'll see the retractable dome of the Repcon launch facility, not actual size. You may have heard wild stories about rocket flights and their impact on nearby towns and communities, but Repcon feels you can't put a price of... It should say on space exploration, sorry. After all, Rocketeers, you do want to go into space someday, don't you? Statement is figurative and inadmissible as evidence in court of law. I love when you have to build in the statements.
Now these colorful fellows behind me are Repcon's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
I'm gonna learn so much. The green bean, officially called Z43521P by silly engineers, we prefer to call this little scrapper by its true nickname, the green bean. After all, which would you prefer in your backyard garden, a smoldering Z43521P or a green bean? One sounds like it belongs if mentioned on the news, and make the news it did. Featuring Repcon's plasma engine, it was so newsworthy that we decided to take the quantum matter modulation unit out and see if we could use it for non-explosive uses. Rocket nickname chosen after results of first trial landing. Big Fat Fiery Fred. Z29321G may look like a big fat red rocket. Come on, Rocketeers, but old Fatty here can run circles around the Earth not so long ago. So let's see you keep up. Sure, V29321G's re-entry gave it its more commonly known nickname, Big Fat Fiery Fred, but here at Repcon we choose to focus on the successes and apply what we learned about explosive resistant shielding to future models, and even our landing platforms. The newly reconstructed Repcon launch facility was a direct beneficiary of this discovery. Last one, needle nose. This sleek and purple R77293A needle nose is what happens when you mix fossil and plasma in a rocket, and shake it up. The fossil fuels punch this sharp-nosed terror through the sky, and the plasma is used to shoot it through space to planets where Repcon can mine more fossil fuels, continuing the whole cycle again. Interplanetary mining and resource rights still in negotiation.
Now for the highlight of our tour. Due to a generous donation from Robco, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots. Around you are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through our whole line.
So helpful. All right, first of all, watch your step. Whoa, watch your step. You don't want to be facing this fearsome fellow if you accidentally stumble into a restricted area. Whether sporting the latest in dual miniguns, rockets, or laser cannons, the Sentry Bot not only takes its job seriously, it also takes no prisoners. It's proof of Robco's commitment to defense that these deadly guards are concealed in chambers throughout this facility. So let this be a warning. Watch where you step, or out'll come Robco's guns blazing. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at Robco. The eye in iBot. Robco's always had an eye for robotics, and this little fellow is no different. This robotic marvel can not only recognize your face and voice with advanced facial and auditory recognition technology, it can also broadcast video and audio as well. Think of it, all the sights and sounds of your radio and TV in your living room at home blasted directly at you on the street, subway, bathroom, or wherever you may be. Never fear, you'll never miss a news bulletin or presidential address again, no matter where you are. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at Robco. The hand in Handy. You never can have too many hands. 3? Why not 4? That was Robco's inspiration behind the popular and cost-effective Mr. Handy model, the first in a line shown here. Always a help around the household, whether with mom in the kitchen using its titanium circular power saw, or in the garage with dad using its armor-piercing laser array, Mr. Handy is not just helpful, he's your friend, too. Exhibit brought to you by Robco.
This is the fun.
Oh, we're almost there. Hold on, tour guide. It's got wheels. Some folks have asked, why not a Protectron with wheels? Robco wasn't afraid to answer that question. The Protectabot is the answer. While safety standards prevented this freewheeling dynamo from entering mass market production despite Robco's best intentions and teams of lawyers, we take consolation in letting you see this extremely well-funded experiment as it was intended. A robot moving so fast, it looks like it's standing still. Exhibit brought to you by your friends at Robco.
Final stop on our tour. This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between Robco and Repcon hopes to go. See those little rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Robco and its tiny partner Repcon thank you. Any further questions? Please, feel free to ask.
Tiny partner. Our rich solar system. A model of our solar system, not actual size. Beautiful, isn't it? Robco, with its subsidiary Repcon, has often gazed into the night sky, seeing the rich pageant of stars and planets above us. Our goal? To send unmanned rockets to these other systems, seeing their beauty firsthand while mining even deeper into each planet's surface for precious resources needed here at home. This is our promise to mankind, extending our reach into the future where a number of Robco and Repcon rockets match the stars in the sky. This exhibit brought to you by your friends at Robco.
Yes? Did you have a question?
Okay, I can't ask you anything? Okay.
Goodbye, Rocketeer. Be sure to visit again. Oh, and please, for your own safety, stay outside of restricted areas.
Of course. Of course. Why? I wouldn't dare go into restricted areas. I'm not that kind of person at all. Alright, well here we go. Ah, it's lovely. We have a key card. So now we should be able to just get around wherever the fuck we want, I would hope. Now that we're here. Lovely. So my name is actually Jenny, and I'm here for my shift. Thanks. I'm gonna go this way now. It was a wonderful tour. I hope that you all enjoyed that tour. Hi. You all should recognize me now, because... Let's see. Anything worth taking? These are empty bottles. We don't need any more of those rockets, even though I do love them. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have that lockpick skill yet. We'll get there, don't worry. Eventually, we will get there. Let's run to the bathroom first. Anything interesting? Oh, nothing here. Don't know if I want to drink out of those toilets. Done here.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Just checking out the bathrooms. Nothing weird going on. Nothing weird at all. Oh, we're looking good. I'm disappointed there's nothing in the toilets, but you know, we tried. Just gotta check the toilets.
Goodbye, Rocketeer. Be sure to visit again.
Bye!
Oh, and please, for your own safety,
Or your badge, it could save your life.
restricted areas.
Alright, let's unlock this guy. Perfect. I love it when we get lucky. Moonshine is a terrible password, though. I will throw that out there. Add user facial data to database. Perfect. Okay. Inner office correspondence 345759. Hello again, everyone. Those of you in the main building may be curious about the men doing all the work in your offices and hallways. They are installing some enhanced security measures. These measures are in place for your safety as well as the safety and privacy of your RepCon family. Along with the hardware and software security changes, each of you will also receive a personnel packet with an identification badge. It is very important that you wear your badge at all times. Again, this is for everyone's protection. Oh, and everyone feel free to take a long weekend as soon as you have received your personnel packet. Have a great holiday. Here's. All right, let's check 3457762. We have, my name is Carl Rook. As I'm sure you can tell, I'm your new vice president. Until recently, I was at Robco, working in their security division. But now that your family and my family are one big family, we thought it would be nice if we sent an older sibling over. Now, I'm going to do as much as I can not to interfere with your daily operations here. My principal concern is going to be security. I hear that you all have been adapting well to some new security procedures. Well, we've got some new kids to join your little family here. You'll see some friendly androids patrolling around the main building. As long as everyone remembers to wear their badges at all times and make sure they are properly registered with security, these friendly androids will stay out of your way. So long as you keep on as you have been, everything will be just fine. Thanks for your time, Carl. P.S. Please remember that third floor access is for executives only. If you need assistance from me or peers, feel free to give us a buzz on the phone and we'll send down the daily password. Thanks! Bad news. Not be able to get the daily password anymore. Let's see. Yeah, microfusion cells, please. Nope. No! I want a microfusion cell. There we go. Alright, let's check that. Nothing. You guys are empty. Can pick you. Come on. There we go. That was actually pretty lucky. Oh! This is a dream for me. This is a dream. I don't care so much about the plasma pistol. God, do I love these. Oh boy. Yeah, gimme. I will take the conductors, even though I probably don't need them. Alright, we're done. Oh, I'm gonna stop.
Valid facial pattern detected.
Thank you. Bye. You know me. We're friends. I work here. I'm a great employee. All right, shipping. Let's see. Oh, we can't hack this one. We need to have a science skill of 100. So we'll have to come back. We'll get there. I know we will. We'll get there. All right. So we'll have to get ourselves registered on this floor if we really want to be poking around. Or do our best to just avoid any facial detection bots. But I'm going to be honest, that probably won't be as easy as I would hope. Let's get in here. Alright. Oh, great password. Love. I often say, make it an easy 4-letter word. Add facial recognition. Alright, correspondence, bunch of numbers. Carl, I've made some progress decrypting the packets. From what I can tell, someone is sending progress messages to a secure offsite server somewhere. Were I to venture a guess, I would say that the messages are going to Poseidon, but I don't have enough proof to make a serious claim. Sarah. Careful, Sarah. Mr. Rook, for the last couple weeks I've seen a higher than usual rate of encrypted messages leaving the facility. These messages use an unusual encryption protocol protocol that I haven't seen before. I'm fairly certain that it isn't a DoD-approved method. I fear that the messages may be a sign of someone sending insider information. Sarah. To Sarah. Mrs. Wang, please continue your investigation into the messages and keep me appraised on any progress you make. In the meantime, please keep this information private. I will make sure the appropriate parties are informed. And please, call me Carl. Last one. I will need someone to come over as soon as possible and clear the old Vice President's data off of this terminal, as well as reformat it with my personal information. Thank you, Carl Rook. Alright, I mean, that would make sense. We are officially part of this floor, so we should be safe now.
Hello, Mrs. Millett. I
Hi.
hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Thanks, facial scanner. I love being at work. I love that my name is a food that you would feed
How may
to
I serve you, mistress?
birds. I forgot the word birds for a second. Okay, kind of nice Repcon security pass now. Cool. What else worth taking? Man, I need to come back here when I've got higher lockpicking skills and higher hacking skills. There's so much I'm gonna miss. I don't want to miss anything. That's one problem with this game, that there's, in all versions of it, in 3, 4, and this one, it's always places that I forget to go back to later. So I better not forget this time. We're gonna take the atomic cocktail. No, actually, we're gonna leave the beer. I was gonna say we'll take it all, and then nah, we'll leave the beer. So here's the thing. I think we're actually starting to gain quite a bit of money. Alright. As usual. I'm gonna do it this way. It's easier. Midnight searching for you. You're as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our love. Alright, perfect. Letting. Another great password. Alright, encrypted message. I've managed to get the password to Inslee's computer. Isley's computer. Sure. I'll forward it to you with the release notes to the Q-35. The prototype is going to be stopping here on its way to the Department of Defense. You should be able to intercept it on the road. Alright, quantum plasma modulation matter injected rifle. Version 32, status failure. Notes: while version 32 didn't have the power yield of the 31 or 30, we managed to increase the stabilization threshold by approximately 27.35%. This is promising, however, we still have yet to come up with a solution for the matter inversion issues. 33, failure, lab destroyed, data lost. 34, failure. Interesting. I'm not sure where they got this data from. It is completely different direction from what we've been working on. We managed to cycle the matter inversion using a polarized quantum spin. I think that we've solved the issue with the compensation fields. I have high hopes for the next weapon. 35 is a success. The data we received from Juan did the trick. Is that how you say that? I'm actually not sure. We managed to get a stable building model. I don't think this weapon is ready for mass production yet, but it should show that we have been working on the prototype. We should be able to get these issues resolved in a latter build. As you requested, here are the improvements when compared to a standard plasma rifle. Prototype material is not suited for extended field use. On average, the Q-35 has a higher refire rate, but the time in between shots is more consistent. Increase in active bolt charge time, accurate at longer ranges. Plasma charge has a 30% increase in energy. Inter-office correspondence, bunch of numbers. Julia, I'm sure you've heard by now that Robco's intentions to buy out our company. In the past, you and I have been a like mind when it comes to the morale and financial future of this company. When Poseidon showed interest those years ago, you helped me rally the board in order to keep RepCon autonomous. I'd like your help again with Robco. Piers claims that Robco is buying shares in the company to force a hostile takeover if we won't sell willingly. I don't believe that they will be able to pull together enough shares without some approval of the board. I think that you and I will be able to sway enough votes to keep the company safe. I hope you'll stand with me on this. Leonard. I stand with you, Leo. Give me a few days to try and gather some support from my allies on the board. I've run the numbers and I'm pretty sure you're right. We can't fight this. You were right. Leo sent me a message last night. I've made the call to the board. I think with the numbers we are looking at pocketing from the Robco deal, we will have no trouble getting the board to vote no confidence on him. Jules. Ooh, Julia, you bitch. Julia. Alright, the modular project note was added. Julia. Should we be surprised? Bunch of naughty people working here. Oh, come on. Okay. Restart. How long it'll take me to get up to a point where I can come back, because boy, ooh, we will actually take those fission batteries. I don't really want to leave with all this stuff. I keep accidentally, I'm going to call myself out on this, pressing the I keep trying to fire in order to interact with things, because that's what you do in the long dark, and I've been playing it so much recently. So every once in a while I have been accidentally shooting things, which is really not a surprise when you think about me. So let's just take these. Alright, well, we aren't the first person to make it in here if there's a wasteland omelet, so just take all that stuff, even though I probably have enough money at this point. I say that, but I never have enough, do I? Doing pretty good here. Ooh, I will take your hat. Sorry you died without your hat. Oof. Terrible to die at work. That's like one place I just don't want to die.
Don't let me keep you.
Yeah, you better not. I'm allowed here. My name's Miss Millet. You're not gonna come up here, are you? I don't think you should. Shouldn't be in your protocols. Nice. There we go. Except I know I'm going to get in trouble up there. I'm gonna get caught. Let's get to this computer. Can't. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We honestly are not gonna be able to go on this level.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Okay, but I'm not allowed on the 3rd floor, am I? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're gonna save real quick. I shouldn't be allowed on the 3rd floor. So let's just do this. Right?
3rd floor access is for executives only. Please identify.
Yeah, see, I was trying to leave. Sorry, I was just leaving.
Invalid response. You have 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna come back when everything is enhanced, when I've got better better lockpicking and better science hacking skills, because honestly there is a lot in here to explore and I don't want to miss anything by not having the proper, yeah, because I'm not going to be able to get up that way either. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll come back. That's not a bad idea. Besides, there's a lot of places that we need to go anyway in this game that we haven't been yet, so we will save the rest of this building for when we are a higher level.